Hello, this is your health coach Rahul Patil, and today we're going to speak to Deepak Kulapkar. This is My Genetic Program's Making of Health show. Deepak Kulapkar is a relative of my school friend Amol Kumta, and he was experiencing diabetes since many years and was on medications. And Amol referred my name to Mr. Kulapkar, and he, being a pharmacist, a CMD of pharmacy, was skeptical initially, but a fighter, a real fighter that he is, he wanted to try something and see if he can reverse his diabetes, just like his nephew Amol Kumta, who happens to be my school friend, reversed his diabetes. Mr. Kulapkar also is a fitness fanatic, and he eats well, he exercises, and he used to also take regularly the medications that were prescribed by the doctors. But his blood sugar levels always remained high in spite of taking medications. And he saw an opportunity over here. He saw a window that he could reverse his diabetes since his nephew had reversed it. And he took a chance. He took that bold step to reverse his diabetes. He did whatever had to be done. And today, nearly after 8 months, 10 months, he is completely reversed his diabetes. He's not only lost 12 kgs, but also reduced his waist from 36 to 32 inches. Let's listen to Mr. Deepak Kulapkar.
I was diagnosed with diabetic sugar with starting at 222 or something. I precisely remember three ducklings way back 5 years ago, and the doctor immediately put me on to a very high stuff medicine instead of giving me a chance that how do I control sugar. And since my mother was also diabetic, and I thought, okay, this is come from genes, so let me now get on to the track. But before the diabetes onslaught, I was a cyclist. I am basically a fitness freak also, and I used to enjoy my walks, my cycling, and works. But the moment I got diagnosed for the sugar and I started my medicine, my life started becoming hell. Hell to the sense, the moment you start eating anything sugar or sweet, you are restricted by your family, your wife, everybody shouts on you, don't eat. And at the same time, the craving goes up because the moment you take any diabetic medicine, the craving for sugar goes up very high. And sometimes it becomes uncontrollable. And sometimes it becomes in a situation where you are not able to control and without being conscious, you eat. At the same time, the moment a person is very hungry, they at least for me, it happened that I used to lose my temper, I used to lose my balance. I don't know, and it was a very chaotic life. But however, I was trying to adjust. I did it for 5 years, and one fine day, suddenly, one of my nephew, Amol, who is based in Oman, puts up an image in the Facebook saying that he has reversed his diabetes. I was very excited. Excited only because he's younger to me, he could do it. Number one. Number two, we share the same genes. So I said I should also take a chance. And that's how I called him up one day. I sent him my breakfast, lunch, the breakups, and then he gave me some analysis. Then he introduced me to you, Rahul, saying that he is the one who is going to treat you. Now, during the course of discussion, I was very skeptical that this diabetes is genetic to me. So obviously, it cannot be reversed, and I will have to live lifelong. Now, at the same time, the coronavirus pandemic started, and I was at home. I being at home, you eat more. With the sugar tablets, you eat more. So I started putting on weight, and I crossed almost 81 kilos from my normal of 76, 77. In about 2 months' time, I put on weight. So I spoke to Amol. Amol introduced me to Rahul, and that's how the game started. So with me, it's very clear that if my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. This was the funda, this was the logo, or this is the slogan I said would start off.
Right.
So on 10th of May, I started this journey with Rahul. Rahul at the beginning when made me go through some basic metabolic diagnostic test in terms of profiles and sugar and sensitivity and whatnot. And I sent this report to him, and he was very furious to the sense. He says, "You're going to kill yourself or you're going to die early." I said, "No, I don't want to." And that's how the game started. And he says, "Okay, we'll put you on to a small regime, and you should stop taking the sugar tablets immediately." Now, being a pharmaceutical man, to stop taking medicine, which has been chronic for all 5 6 years, was slightly dangerous sentence to me.
Right.
So, in spite of Rahul saying stop, I said, no, I will not stop totally. Let me start halfway down. So, on 10th of May, along with the test, Rahul gave us some targets in terms of the test results. In some places, he mentioned that I should do 10% of what the test is, and in some places which were very, very near to the healthy man results. So I was very excited in this way. So Rahul gave me a diet in terms of what to eat and what not to eat. And the best part of the everything was I could eat what I wanted to. I'm a connoisseur of food. I really like eating food. The only thing that he told me is that I should stop some sweets and basically the carbohydrates. So I was very okay with it, and that's how the game started with Rahul. And here I am in front of you to emphatically state that this program to me has been immensely beneficial. In last 9 months, I have totally stopped taking my sugar tablets. My sugar tablets were the best in the world, manufactured by the best companies of the world, but I stopped totally. And now, today, I am without any medicine, and my sugar is well under control, or rather, I would say, even much, much below than what the borderlines are. So, I am feeling very happy and excited to tell you this, that this program is a must. This program is a must in terms of changing your mentality towards sugar. Stop getting rid of sugar is easy. It's not difficult. It's all in your mindset. Yes, what you need is a firm coach who will guide you through the destination of sugar to no sugar.
So everyone listening and watching Mr. Kulapkar, you can sense the energy in his voice, his excitement. As he rightly said, when he was introduced to me by Amol, my school friend, who happens to be Mr. Kulapkar's relative, nephew. Being a pharma man, he was very skeptical initially. So our conversations initially always were quite entertaining, because I would try to convince him to stop the medication, and then he would tell me, I would just stop 10% right now, 20% right now. But the thing was, the good thing about Mr. Kulapkar is that he is a positive person, and he is not afraid from trying out something new, something that has a chance of improving his health. And he, being a fitness freak, a health freak, I always am impressed with his commitment towards exercise. So he would exercise at his home diligently every week, every day. He has weights also at home. So everyone probably in COVID started exercising later in their life because of COVID. But Mr. Kulapkar here, he is in front of us. He is a fitness freak, exercising daily with weights. He goes out for cycling for, I think, a weekly target of about 200 to 300 kilometers. It will put any youngster at shame. And he is a very inspiring personality as far as health and fitness concerned. And I think this fire inside him is also something keeps him very positive towards life and towards getting positive outcomes from whatever he puts an effort into. So we all are also very fortunate and lucky to have Mr. Kulapkar in our support group. We also have a support group where we all encourage each other on this health journey. And Mr. Kulapkar is someone who is a big inspiration to all the youngsters on the group, especially because I don't think even half the age of Mr. Kulapkar, the youngsters, what we have, are doing the kind of activity Mr. Kulapkar is ending up doing at this young age that he is at. And I think you also have achieved a weight loss of about 14, 15 kgs in past 6 to 8 months, isn't it right?
Well, if you ask me what I have achieved from where I was, then I would say the weight loss was a byproduct.
Right.
Okay, let me put it this way. I mean, it was a byproduct. What I achieved, sugar levels coming down, that was expected. So, what I have achieved, apart from these two, normally people come to you for this program, and I am telling you, this program will definitely reverse your sugar. This program will definitely bring you weight loss. But you achieve something more than these two. What is that? As I mentioned to you before I got into the sugar tablets, I was a fitness freak. And after I started my exercise regime, my fitness craziness had come to a grinding halt. And I was, becoming lazy day by day because, as I said, the sugar tablets induces hunger, more hunger, whether it is mentally or really required, you don't know. You keep on eating, you keep on eating, you keep on becoming lazy. So my advice to everybody is stop taking sugar tablets. It'll kill you one day, if not earlier. So
But
today,
if you
what I have
should, yeah.
achieved is, of course, yeah. So today, apart from my medicines going up, I have lost weight. Yes, as Rahul rightly said, from 81, 82, I've come down to almost 70 now, and I have stabilized. I look very slim and fit. My waistline has come down from 36 to almost 32. All my trousers have gone for a toss. I am now more energetic. I have resumed my cycling. I do on an average about 100 kilometers on a Sunday at a stretch and about 50 kilometers twice in the week. And of course, my walking and jogging goes on. I have become more conscious. My temper has also come under control. Otherwise, I used to lose my temper very fast.
Right.
So these are some of the side effects of medicine, and what I have achieved, as I told you, is it's a wholesome achievement, not just sugar loss or a weight loss. It's a wholesome achievement. This is what I will say, Rahul.
Amazing. So, what is that one message that you would like to give to everyone who's watching this program?
One message is sugar is reversible. Of course, follow the path Rahul tells you firmly. And I can tell you, you will not only get out of sugar, but you'll become more healthy.
Amazing. Thank you so much. It's such a beautiful message, perfect message coming from Mr. Kulapkar. I once again thank you so much for joining us on this program, the Making of Health program of Magic in Nutrition. Thank you again once more, Mr. Kulapkar, for joining us and sharing all these your experience, your words of wisdom, and the one great message that you gave to everyone. Thank you.
And I hope India, which is slated to be the biggest diabetes center, we get rid of it.
Yes, that's the game. That's the aim, rather. And my aim through my work is only to spread one message: that type 2 diabetes is reversible, and it's a food disorder. By changing food habits, we can reverse type 2 diabetes.
Absolutely. I fully agree. Food habits are killing, and that is how it should be reversed. Acha, by the way, I also would like to instead that apart from the gain that you can do, uh, I also had a lot of skin irritations, and that is probably because of my high level of sugars, and that has come out drastically to zero now, and I am very happy about it.
But you
I
have
forgot to
mentioned
mention
something
this.
about some skin issues you used to have.
Skin, yes. I used to
What
have
is
some skin eruptions,
right?
sort of psoriasis, but now that has come to almost zero, and I'm very happy about that.
Excellent, excellent, amazing. A lot of positive outcomes.
Okay, Rahul, take care and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
If any of your participants have any query, they can feel free to contact me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.